Hey, welcome to Bama Geeks. And for those of you looking at us right now, hi. We can
Hi.
wave at you.
Hello. Hi there.
Except for Bo, he's refusing.
Well, I waved at the beginning.
Oh, I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I'm too busy looking into the camera.
Yeah,
I've got
I know.
The screen off to the yeah. So hi, we're the Bama Geeks -1. We are down a guy, but we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves. I'm Brock Parker. And as you can see over, let's see, point that way. So, yeah, I forget it.
Hi, I'm Jessica Parker.
And today, me in center square is Bo. Hi.
There.
He's down there.
Yeah.
Hey, Bo.
So yeah, Kevin Gardner is not up to his normal operating parameters. Kevin's not feeling too well today, so get well soon, buddy. By the time you hear this and see this, hopefully you're over it.
Yeah.
It'll be a few days, a couple days at least. So we'll have Kevin on next time. We were hoping to have all four of us here for the launch of the video version of the podcast, but Kevin messaged us today, and unfortunately not feeling that great. So
get well soon, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Well, his custom tailor shirt, he talked about wearing for his debut wasn't ready, so maybe that might be it. Maybe
that could be.
Maybe a little bit of divaism came out in him.
Perhaps so. So yeah, we're on videos. There's nowhere we can run. Normally I edit the audio podcast, but we'll get to it. So we'll go ahead and start with some housekeeping notes. And look, ooh, fancy.
Look down there.
For our audio listeners, sorry, we just put up a little banner that says follow at Bama Geeks on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Yes, TikTok. We're sorry, kids. But make sure you follow us on all their social media channels. And I got to stop looking at the screen because I'm peering off, and
it's gonna go ahead and acknowledge it's gonna happen. It's
okay. It's gonna, and I should know better being a former television reporter. Look at the camera. So anyway, in addition to finding us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the Talk. I know they don't call it that. I'm sorry. On TikTok. Yeah. We're just going to ruin every bit of social media for the next generation. It's fine. My daughter's like, Dad, no. So, dab on them. That's right. So on Facebook, we have not only our main Bama Geeks page, but hey, look at that.
Oh, look at there.
Look at that on the screen. Amazing. Join our community, our online community. We are we've got a place in cyberspace. Let's really throw this back to the 90s.
The information superhighway.
The World Wide Web.
Exactly. WWW. So yeah, we got the F and the E out apparently. We just went with the W, the third one. Sorry, athletic theater humor. So follow us, or not follow us, but do follow us.
Yeah.
But also join the Bama Geeks Front Porch. That's our online community. We've got several people in there, and we have a good time. And so we want to build the community. We want to interact with you more. I have found myself hanging out in that group a little bit more and more than I do on my regular Facebook feed. Mm-hmm. Whenever I'm on Facebook, I'm not on there all the time anymore. But when I am, I go to Bama Geeks Front Porch and hang out with all you fine people.
I like it because that's where I bring all my hey, this is cool. I want to buy this now. Let me share this with more people that are more engaging with it than my uncle I haven't seen in 3 years. Is like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
These are like-minded people.
Exactly.
My family. Mm-hmm. What?
You're my family in nerddom.
That's right. So please join us on Facebook. Just search Bama Geeks Front Porch. There's also a link right off the Bama Geeks Facebook page. And we also have a Patreon, patreon.com/Bama Geeks. It's if you want to support the podcast and support our efforts, we appreciate it. Not mandatory at all. We're not going to sit and plead and beg, even though I did kind of a little bit on the bonus episode that we released for the Patreon members, which was really counterproductive because they were already supporters. So, so we've got Patreon, and we've got some bonus features in there, like for those of you watching right now, the video podcast, the full video podcast will be available to our Patreon members on YouTube, where you're going to see this intro. We're going to give you that in clips throughout the 2 weeks that we're not putting out a regular audio episode. We release one every other week. And so we're going to divide this up into clips and give that to you on our YouTube channel. And I think a lot of that has to do just with YouTube's algorithms. The shorter clips tend to help get more views and everything. So while you're on the YouTube channel, just search Bama Geeks on YouTube and hit subscribe, the notification bell, because that's what everybody says to do, right?
Yeah, that's the typical jargon for the YouTube speak there.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, get those notifications. Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, we need a picture of us with really exaggerated eyes and mouth, because that's usually the video
The
clips up. Yeah, the thumbnail. There you go.
The thumbnail. Yeah.
So we need somebody to make little chibis of us. Is that
it's like the real distorted eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll find one and send it to you to show what I'm talking about. It's really weird. They're very eye catching. It's like it's the what the cool kids do.
So we're essentially going to turn ourselves into anime characters.
Well, my comments about the eyes that I was blessed with, the shape of my eyes.
Look,
I have small, squinty eyes.
Look, I love your eyes. They're beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
And they do open wide. As a running joke.
And this is going to be when the video portion is getting even better.
Yeah, you can see us acting like this. So anyway, if you want the full video version of the podcast, if you want bonus episodes, Kevin put out an hour-long bonus video the other day just for our Patreon supporters. He was sewing on a patch for his Harry Potter Quidditch costume, Team Bulgaria. And he did a fantastic job. Like I said, he took the patch, he sewed it on for an hour, but he talked to you the whole time. And it was really, really, it was very engaging. So I urge you, if you want to see content like that, if you want the bonus audio episodes, if you want the full video version of the podcast, if you want to vote in a Patreon topic poll, which we will talk about later this episode, if you want to do a Zoom hangout with us about once a quarter or so, or if you want to read whatever, we've got a written article that we may do. No, that we are going to do, because people do subscribe to that tier for that. So we're going to write something every month, just our thoughts, maybe something to do with Alabama, something to do with the entertainment industry, pop culture, whatever. If you want any of that additional bonus content, of course, not necessary, but appreciated, you can get all that on patreon.com/Bama Geeks.
Yeah.
So let's, I guess we can do a quick catch up with you guys. Well, first of all, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the Patreon supporters, because we said you sign up for Patreon, we're going to throw your name out there, right?
That's when we did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did make that promise.
Yeah, so we did. So here you go. So first of all, we did this on the last episode with Darnay Olson. Thank you so much. We appreciate. Darnay is a very good friend of ours, and he was first up.
Yep.
The first Patreon supporter.
Yes, he was.
And he's also been feeling a little bit under the weather. So get well soon, buddy.
Get well soon.
But since then, since the last episode, we've also added our friend Jamie Knowles.
Hi, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Jamie, super awesome.
And we've also got Andy Andrews,
Yes,
right?
That's correct. Andy Andrews.
All right. Andy, we appreciate you, buddy. And also Blue Chainsaw Man himself. If you are in our social circles, you know Jeff Wisnett.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, buddy. So
thanks, man.
Yeah. So we really appreciate you guys all supporting us, and tell your friends, tell your neighbors, come sit on the Bama Geeks front porch, join Patreon, hang out. It's a whole bunch of fun. So, well, we'll catch up with everybody here. What have you guys been up to the last couple of weeks?
Well, I guess I'll chime in. Like I said, mostly for me, we've been like I said, working on preparing for my son's 7th birthday, which was yesterday.
Oh,
So that yeah, like
Happy birthday, little man.
happy
yes,
birthday, buddy.
yeah. Like I said he had a 7. He turned 7, and we did. He did as all the kids are enjoying right now. We had an Among Us theme party, which was we just had the little crewmates and stickers and stuff. It was fun. That was it. That was mostly been my
Cute.
wife and I's preparation. As always, we had a few of his friends over from school. We invited for school and a few family friends, and it was good. It's chaotic, but we've learned this is probably going to be the last time we have a birthday gathering at the house for him because all the kids are getting really big and like it was like a massive herd of elephants running through the house. So we're probably eventually going to do like one of the trampoline parks here soon or something. I think that's
Yeah.
next year on the docket. Like we just like it was fine, up until 4, 5, 6, but now 7-year-olds and
Yeah.
it's time to not have it at the house anymore.
Yeah, totally get that. When my son hit about that age, 7 or 8, that's my his mom and I were like, yeah, it's time to go to Surge. Time to go to the trampoline park, and that's where we started having them there and a couple of other play places around town.
It's better to have them burn off all that energy in a trampoline park than in the house.
Yeah, definitely don't want to make a mess in your house.
Oh wow, yeah, his poor room. Like I said, of course they had a good time, but his poor room was like it was well played in. It was well played in.
Oh yeah.
But did you have the issue since it was an Among Us party? I mean, you didn't have blood everywhere. It wasn't a role playing party, right?
No. No one was sus. No one. No, there was no crew. There was no party participants reported, bodies found. So we were good.
Okay.
The kids played and had fun with it. But beyond
Nice.
that, the most damaging thing was his personal part of his cake or whatever. My wife took a stack of cookies and painted it half red, and then had, I don't know if you played Among Us, it has a little bone sticking out of the top. She made a little chocolate bone, and that was his personal his cake for him, his personal
Cute.
cake.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, your wife is extremely talented when it comes to the cookies and the cakes and things
Yes,
like that.
my wife, that's one of her specialties, and I think that adds to my extra padding I have. So
You've lost a lot of that padding though, man.
I know it, but I would tell you this weekend's been tough on me with all the extra sweets and stuff. So it's going to be, I'm looking forward to being back to work this week. So I'm not at home eating the stuff here.
That's totally get that. Totally get that. Back to work and away from the fridge.
But,
of course, we may be staying at home closer to the fridge. These gas prices keep going up.
No kidding.
We were taking my kids back to their mom today, and diesel on the way went from $4.55 to $5.02 as we were driving past.
Yeah.
Jumped up like,
Wow.
ooh.
Yeah.
So, wow. Yeah. All right. We're not going to get political,
Yeah.
but we are going to cry whenever we can't afford to go anywhere for a while.
Yeah, it's already an open wound as it is. We'll try to not to focus on that during fun time here.
Exactly. This is happy fun times. It's like happy fun ball.
Mhm.
Showing our age with that SNL skit.
But what about you guys? I know we had the special episode where what y'all guys were up to, but what else?
Well, I think I broke my toe this weekend.
As we all laugh, it's been sad. It really has been sad for her.
I've kind of had a run of bad luck a little bit lately, but yeah, I think we're questioning whether my pinky toe is broke. There is some bruising and everything going on around there, and I do have it taped to my toe next to it, so been hobbling along.
Yeah, hobbling. Yeah, if you guys know us, we're a husband and wife team who pick on each other out of complete love. Well, all of us here on this screen are big fans of wrestling, and Bo is the front runner for getting us into AEW, and they've got a really big guy on there named Powerhouse Hobbs. And so when she was walking around the house last night, just kind of gingerly limping along, I was like, hey, it's Powerhouse Hobbles.
Powerhouse Hobbles. Yeah.
So yeah, we try to play it off. We pick on each other with love.
But I'm all right. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but there's serious question as to what I actually did and how much damage I might have done to my toe. So, yeah. Oh well.
She hasn't screamed in pain.
thankfully, I've been very fortunate in my life to avoid a lot of mishaps. So, it's bound to happen at some point in time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We're not going to get into it on this episode, but we went to see the Batman in IMAX on Friday night. Absolutely no spoilers, no worries.
Yeah.
But I will say this: go see it.
Yes.
I mean, I have loved every Batman film that's come out so far, with the exception of Batman and Robin.
I tell everybody, look, I've gone back and I've rewatched that movie. Just watch it as a big budget Batman
watch it for
66.
watch it for what it is.
And that's why I can't
Right.
watch it.
That's true. That's true. But anyway, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Michael Keaton's always going to be the best Batman and forever and ever. And I'm so glad he's coming out in The Flash and in the new Batgirl movie, reprising his role as Bruce Wayne and Batman. For the record, I've never seen Twilight, never seen any of the movies. So when everybody refers to Robert Pattinson as Sparkle Boy or whatever, I've seen him in a couple things, naturally Harry Potter. And I forget what else I've seen him in. And so, but just because everybody likes to associate him with that first big role of Twilight, I was like, okay, hopefully he's going to do well. But he's done really well in other movies he's been in. And let me tell you, this guy, I'll take him as Batman all day long.
Yeah, he did excellent.
He's good. He's really good. He pulls off a different type of Bruce Wayne for sure. But as Batman, and he's Batman more than he's Bruce in the movie.
Good. Ooh, that's good.
He looks good.
Yeah.
He looks really, really good in that suit. And I'm secure enough in my manhood to say that he's a good looking Batman.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The suit is phenomenal. Every character in that movie is great.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of great performances in that movie.
Yeah.
And just being blown away by Colin Farrell.
You can't tell that's him. You cannot tell that the Penguin is Colin Farrell.
Yes.
It's night and day. And give me more of him straight into my veins.
In
this one.
The makeup, the prosthetics, everything that was put into that deserves recognition. I mean, that deserves some award quality there. It was really good. It totally changed him completely.
Yeah.
No signs of Colin Farrell whatsoever.
No, you would never know it's him. Even looking around his eyes, you can't tell it's him.
Yeah.
Zoe Kravitz was a great Selena Kyle, Catwoman. She was fantastic. This is as far as I'm going with talking about characters in the movie.
Yeah.
Although, is his name Jeremiah Wright that plays Commissioner Gordon? He's not Commissioner Gordon in this movie.
Right.
He's Jim Gordon.
Yeah.
Dude, I love him. He did a really good job.
I had a good feeling about him when they cast him as like Gordon. I was like, ooh, this is going to be so.
He's good.
I still haven't seen it for everybody listening. I'll probably watch it here in the next week or two. Hopefully, I'll be able to watch it by the next time we record.
Okay.
So
we may bust out a bonus episode next week, talking a little bit more in depth about it. I don't know. Maybe not. We may want to save that for an upcoming podcast episode. But the next couple of episodes, I think we've got our agenda kind of set. But before we get to that, just wrapping everything up, we got 2 free tickets to see Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
We talked about that on the bonus episode for Patreon members. Verizon, you can apply twice a year to get these big free events and everything. And so Billie, they had the choice between Billie Eilish and WWE SmackDown. Naturally, we wanted to go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
They were all giving away all the free tickets. So like, oh look, there's still some left for Billie, who's, by the time you hear this, the concert was last night.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday evening on March the 8th. But we've got tickets like right at the corner of the stage almost for Billie Eilish, thanks to Verizon. So not familiar with her music a whole lot. I know her mom more than her music. But
I'm sorry you bringing that up. Yeah, that was a stat I did not know. Like that was
you didn't
cool. No, I did not. That was really awesome. to
So
find that out.
as we're talking about things that Bo didn't know, we haven't told you yet, so you might not know if you're listening. Maggie Baird is Billie Eilish's mom. Maggie is an activist and everything else, but she's a voice actor. She did the voice of Samara in Mass Effect 2.
And 3.
And so with Bo and I, Bo
Mhm.
getting me into the Mass Effect universe, yeah, Billie Eilish's
That's
mom is a Mass Effect actor.
that's crazy. Now, like I said, now that I see her and I see what Maggie looks like, I was like, okay, now I see it. Like it's
Mhm.
one of those things that I had not noticed. So
Yeah. So, like I said, I know her mom more than her, but we're going to go. They're free tickets. They're great seats. We're going to have a good time. I
Mhm.
know her song "Bad Guy," and that's about it. So,
I
well,
know there's one
hmm?
other song, "I'm Not Your Friend" or something that's kind of cool. I've heard it on the radio, but
I'm
I'm
not
the
your,
other way.
I'm not your friend. I'm not your buddy pal. I'm not your
Some,
pal
some
guy.
I know that's in the chorus. Like I've heard it, but it's weird. Like I like more the music sound. So, but yeah,
Mhm.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I've heard she is an incredible talent, and I've seen interviews with her and everything, and she comes off really well.
yeah,
Mhm.
she's
I really, I've liked her in the interviews, seeing her as a person. It's just her
mhm.
music, because I'm old. Um, I have not really gotten into it that much, but I will.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a person. I myself, I mean, my radio kind of stays mostly on 80s on 8, Sirius XM. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna stay more in the past than I do in the present as far as music goes. But free tickets.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a good time.
Free, fantastic tickets. I thought they were going to be nosebleeds.
Yep.
They're right at the corner of the stage, almost in assigned seating, not in the general admission area down on the floor. I don't know if there's going to be seats on the floor if it's standing room only, but I'm very happy as middle-aged people that we will be in seats. Um,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially when I'm kind of dealing with a toe situation over here anyway.
yeah.
So
So
toe situation.
yeah, if we tell you about Jess breaking more bones, it's because she actually got up and danced on an already fractured foot.
Oh, that's yeah. Don't worry. I don't get too excited, folks. I don't think that's gonna happen.
All I know is you've got to make sure y'all got to either for whatever a picture or the TikTok or whatever y'all got to get a picture. I know you guys are going to be probably like the elder members of y'all seat section. I want this. You're gonna have all these like these teens and tweens and early 20 folks around you.
And then there's the old people.
Yeah. Oh, who are these people with gray hair? Who are you? Did you bring your kids? No,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, where are they? Mm.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Yes. Because it's weird, like I said, because that was like me when me and my wife saw Alice Cooper in October. You could definitely tell, like we were, even though like I'll be 41 here next month, and like we were the more middle, the younger of the middle age. A lot of the folks were in their 60s and maybe 50s and 60s. You know, the rebels of the 70s. So that was kind of it's an interesting look just to see who's all there. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to know if there are going to be any other people our age close by. This is going to be a lot more weird to me than when I went to see Avril Lavigne by myself in Atlanta I think I was 30. Yeah, I was 32. Yeah, it was 2008. I was 32, and I went to see Avril all by myself, and everywhere around me were moms and their daughters, and here I am, and I'm sitting right next to the stage, just like we're going to be doing with Billy. I was like, but the thing is, I knew every bit of Avril's music. I was a radio DJ when Avril first came out. Avril is my guilty pleasure. She just came out with a new album that
yeah,
I've not listened to any of it yet. Well, a couple of songs, but not the entire album. But um, this is going to be even weirder because Billy is going to be even younger than Avril was, and I'm going to be far much older. But at least this time I have my wife with
But I'm
me.
with you. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in this together.
I'm not going to be, who's this old creep? Who's this creep guy creeping on Billy? No,
We're a
it's-
team. We're in this together.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Yeah.
You
Sad.
and I. Brock and I.
That's right.
He knows where I'm going with that. So
And
that's
I'm gonna steer you right off that path.
okay.
So oh, conversations on the car ride home. So yeah, that's really outside of that and just normal schoolwork, working on my master's program and trying to do other work and everything. That's it for me. Billie Eilish and Batman and
Broken toe.
Broken Toes and
Beats Battlestar Galactica. Everything bees.
Yeah, B.
Billy, Batman, and Bones.
Yeah.
That's where we are.
Super fun.
Yep. So so a special treat, and hopefully Kevin's gonna be feeling much better and back with us next episode. Next episode is a big one for us. It's our 1-year anniversary.
We are a year old.
We are about to well, I was gonna say we're about to be out of diapers, but the thing is we're getting older. We're gonna be back in them soon.
Oh yeah.
So
Life is a circle
it is.
or a wheel.
Yeah, exactly. So
should I buy us a smash cake and I can like smash the cake?
we have to
It's
do
like-
it for the talk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Happy 1 year. Happy 1 year birthday, Bama Geeks.
Yeah. So yeah, put one candle on it, be like Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, and
Just
want to
smash.
see a magic trick. He's got a candle in his eye. So yeah, we're going to hit our 1-year episode
That's wild.
for the next one, and so Kevin hopefully will be here, and we can all celebrate it together. Should we buy party hats? Should we get party hats and just do the
Yeah.
episode in party hats?
Party times, yes.
Party times.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Look, I'm kind of actually coming up with some ideas here,
okay.
especially now since we're, got the video going and
Yeah.
we can make this really interesting.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there's some ideas we can
Yeah.
toss around. So we'll hope you join us for the next episode as our 1-year anniversary. I think we might have a guest for this 1-year episode. He said to contact him anytime. We're ready to have him on.
Mhm.
So we might be having a local gentleman from Alabama, from the Birmingham area. He's going to hear this, so that's your invitation for next episode.
There you go.
So we'll have him on. His name is Mondane. He runs Mondane's Designs on the YouTube channels,
Mm-hmm.
and check him out. He does a lot of retro hardware. and
He does like
gaming.
it's like a hodgepodge of everything. He'll do like some of his favorite games, but he does videos on his favorite controllers. Like the guy is like a walking encyclopedia on like what is a lot of retro gaming collection. Like his collection is very impressive. It's like
Very cool. Yeah,
Mhm.
I've seen a few of his videos and talked to him about joining us on here, and so hopefully, fingers crossed, next episode we'll celebrate our 1-year anniversary and we'll have him on.
Our very first guest.
Yeah,
well,
well, outside of my daughter,
yeah.
Oh, well, that's true.
but we will also give you a special warning for the first episode in April. At Bama Geeks, we talk about pop culture. You guys know that. We talk about the state of Alabama because we love our home, we love our state, and we like to merge the two, Alabama and pop culture. That's what we want to focus on. And we've got a really, really fun guest, a gentleman who's been a friend of ours for many years. I've known him probably for more than 20 years. We'll give you more details on that the next episode, but we'll go ahead and tell you, we've been teasing him the last couple of episodes. But we'll go ahead and tell you there is a heavy connection from Alabama to Back to the Future.
Hmm.
That's what it's all about.
Heavy,
One of our
heavy.
favorite all-time film franchises, Back to the Future. And there is somebody in Alabama who has his hand on the heartbeat of that franchise.
Hmm.
More so than you would probably realize these days. So he's a great guy, and we're going to have him on, and we'll give you all those details on our 1-year anniversary episode. So look forward to that in April.